Good evening. Welcome to the Saturday Football Show.
He's doing like a news.
Let's try this again, shall we? I would like to just say this is not a production error. So, guys, please be kind. This is not a production fault.
It's a Tottenham fault.
No, it wasn't my guys. It was not my
You bottled
fault.
the stream.
It was not my fault either.
You set yourself up for that one.
It's not my fault either. Okay, these things happen.
I swear this doesn't happen when Alex is here. No?
Okay. Anyway, good evening and welcome to the Saturday Football Show. How am I addressing you? Are we going Roots? Are we going Clinton? What are we going?
Clinton. Let's go
Clinton. Okay. James is here as well. And Qualms is here.
Yes,
now,
people,
for everybody
yes.
that missed Qualms' speech before, we're going to do it again. Okay, Arsenal kick off at 8 o'clock this evening.
Yes.
Team news, team was very strong. You've all seen it by now. I don't need to run you through it.
Yeah.
We were talking about Ethan Nwaneri, why he still hasn't got minutes. This would have probably been a very good game for him to start.
Yeah.
He's obviously on the bench. What does the boy have to do to get in the team?
He's got to earn his position, Abs. That's more or less what it is.
But how can you earn your position if you never play?
He's played. He's had opportunities to play, but he just has to be patient. You know, with Arteta, it's like he's testing these lot out, especially the young players. He's testing their patience. He's seeing how they behave. He's observing them. If you start throwing your toys out the pram like Mo Salah, for example, you're not going to get anywhere in Arteta's eyes. So he has to learn the trade. And just like how we've seen Odegaard's been dropped, we haven't seen any reaction from him or anything like that. You just have to wait your turn. Once he gets his opportunity, then that's where he has to really impress. Defensively, that's where I questioned, is he good enough to press the opposition when they're in possession? But apart from that, we know what he can do. He's such a great talent. But it's just a matter of time for him.
Do you think that it's a situation which could be like a Emile Smith-Rowe and he goes out on loan? Or he might want to opt for a move?
No, I don't think they would have signed him. You know, obviously, gone through all of that passer for it. I just feel like because you've got class players in every position, you named them, obviously, with Eze, Saka, Odegaard.
Yeah.
You have to be at the top. Like Eze missed the game last game because he wasn't good enough. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. You just have to perform once it's your turn. There's enough games for it. And hopefully we'll get to see him. He might feature tonight.
Okay, well, it was a very strong team that they've put out against Wolves, so we'll see 8 o'clock kickoff. Let's talk about today's games then. Chelsea beat Everton 2-0, Liverpool 2-0. There was so much scrutiny over that Liverpool-Brighton game, obviously with Mohamed Salah. He was included in the side, and he did come on, did get an assist for Ekatike's second. Yeah. Without going so much into detail, because we have spoken about it all week, what did you make of the Salah situation, and what did you think about today?
I just think it was so overhyped. I mean, he's not killed anyone, has he? He's not
But in football terms, he might.
So that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
No, but why? Why was all this hype about? Wow, he's annoyed that he didn't play a game, and look how on form he's been for Liverpool over the past years. Of course, he'd be annoyed, wouldn't you? So I don't understand what the fuss is about.
Yeah,
Exactly,
is it fine? Just like Isaac leaving, is that fine?
He left, didn't he?
Yeah, but you
No,
lot were fine.
what Isak did was a lot worse. And I'll tell you why. Because Isak was refusing to train with his players.
Right.
He went over to his previous club to train with them to get away from them. So
There you go.
you can't even put those in the same sentence.
He didn't want to play. Salah actually wanted to play. There's a difference.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Fair, but I mean, it is a bit like, look, I understand, and we've spoken about it all week long, that Mohamed Salah, one of the greatest to play in the Premier League, everything he's done for Liverpool.
Yes.
However, you're meant to be a team player.
Thank you.
And when your performances have not been
Thank
up to
you.
scratch, then it's okay to not be in the side.
But
Like
surely
if you're
the-
not benefiting the team right now, and they were on a run, but they actually hadn't lost in 3, even though the results against Leeds, for example, wasn't the.
It was a world-class side they're up against. So,
But you know,
Can't knock them for that too
if
much.
since Arne Slot has made the changes, they're unbeaten. If they were still losing, I think he would have had more of a right to say it.
Yeah.
But I just think that that's not beneficial for the team. The only person that was serving was yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the team weren't performing amazingly well. I mean, they did draw against you guys, so.
yeah,
But again, they haven't been
Absolute best.
performing.
So did you. You know, so
alright,
you know.
alright.
if you wanna go there.
I didn't like the time a lot, so.
But again, it's like, exactly. The team weren't performing amazingly well, but he felt more like he was kind of being outed as the scapegoat. That's the reason why he was so annoyed. That's what I was getting from that. But today he done the business. He got an assist, nearly even scored as well. So really and truly, like he's just playing himself into getting into the Saudi league.
Yeah, might fire him up even, and it's kind of the thing. Like nowadays that kind of ego and all of that, we downplay it and we don't like it. We want everything to be about the side and the team and the club, especially with social media, the way the world's gone. Back in the day, 15, 20, 25 years ago, they used to cherish ego. They used to love Eric Cantona with his collar out, the swagger, all of that. Now you get Hugo Ekitike taking his top off and everyone's lambasting him for it. You need a bit of ego sometimes in football, and I don't mind it too much. You could argue it's putting him before the club, but at the end of the day, does he not have enough cash in the bank after what he's done?
He does, but
this is a Premier League generational great we're talking about.
100%. But as Abby said it, quite rightly so, no one is bigger than the team, and you have to play your position. And for him, as with all the experience that he's had within Liverpool and in his career, he should know better. He's supposed to be setting an example for all of the younger players, the Curtis Jones, etc. All of them are looking up to him.
And also life at Liverpool after him. He's 33 years old. He's going to AFCON, which is fine. But obviously they also have to be able to play without him. And when they were already on a losing run, that's like, why would you not take him out? I'm sorry, but when it comes to form, you're no better than anyone else. You're only as good as your last game.
I don't think it was the taking him out. It was not even featuring him for 3 consecutive games.
Maybe because he wasn't performing right in training as well.
He came on against West Ham, no?
A little bit, did he?
Maybe I think he came on against West Ham.
Potentially.
I think he did.
The Leeds game,
he should have come on. But 3 games still back-to-back consecutively,
but they weren't chasing a goal at Leeds. At that point, they weren't chasing a goal when the changes were made. And Liverpool's problem
but
has
why
been
would he not make him earlier? Why would he not make them earlier? Because if you're Liverpool, theoretically, I mean, Leeds are a top side, so, it's Leeds-Liverpool. But from their position, they should be going at that saying, let's make it 3-2, let's make it 4-2, let's kill the game off, let's bring Salah on, let's get something
I don't know. I think Liverpool's biggest problem has been defending,
defensively, Salah's not the best. And that's why I agree with what Arne Slot did. Look, he took a chance and he didn't play him, and he's kind of stamping his authority as well as a manager. He has to do it, because if you allow players like that to do it, he's going to have hell. Once Salah goes to whatever, he's going to have to deal with Ekitike with an ego and that. And they're going to be like, well, Salah was doing it, so why can't I kick up a fuss?
True.
Set an example. There has to be some form of class, and that's why I love my Arsenal team, because we're always class.
We'll move on. Move on.
It's true. Look, I have to shoehorn himself in there.
It's starting to make me feel a bit sick. We did get a super chat whilst we were having our technical issues from Luke Fari 5190. He said, "What a start to the show! Sack production team now, guys."
Leave the production team.
And also, I saw some things saying a good presenter would have noticed I had no laptop. I couldn't get into the laptop. So it was all going on at the same time, and we were just having a nice debate.
Yes, we was.
We were.
Yes. Nobody heard.
Nobody heard. Nobody cares. That's fine. Cool. We move. Right. Chelsea 2-0. Cole Palmer back in the side. Cole Palmer back on the score sheet. Still cold as ever. I mean, Garnacho missed quite.
He had a stinker.
He missed quite a few.
Yo.
I mean, but back to winning ways for Chelsea as well. I personally felt that they were gonna. They could have struggled today. I know they're very good at home, Chelsea, but I just felt Everton, maybe physicality of it. Chelsea have been ropey for the last 3-4 games. Anyone still putting their stocks and shares into Chelsea, or firmly removed?
It's not removed. For me, it's still early days. They're still trying to figure out. Maresca's still trying to figure out that continuity between the team. I think it's good to see James and Fernandes in the middle. Getting Palmer back will be key. If they can keep him fit, and they're still up and about in the top 3 or whatsoever, top 4 by January, February, then I can't see them going on to, let's say, push for title contenders, in my opinion.
Do you think they know their best team yet?
No, I don't feel like
I think they know their strongest starting 11, but I think as soon as you dip into the rest of it, that's when it's
the drop.
But they've been riddled with injuries, so to try and don't need to know about the speed and red light camera. They've been riddled with injuries, so it's hard to get a stable starting 11 when you've got 2 of the strikers you signed. They're injured for half the season. Delap, you can't build anything with him. Cole Palmer, your main player's out. It's hard to get a consistent starting 11 going for Maresca, even though I do think he is a little bit hazardous with the way he chops and changes things. You have to be fair and say half of their squad's been injured for vast parts of the
everyone's
season.
Squad been injured?
Yeah, everyone can use that
but
excuse.
Chelsea have had it.
But look how big Chelsea's squad is. They've got like 55
We've had it.
Hello, my front 3 have been out for about 7 months already, going back to even last seation. I don't know when any of them are coming back.
Yeah, well, listen,
I'm not allowed to
cut
use
Thomas
an
Frank
excuse.
some slack as well, personally.
Oh, I've been told I'm not allowed to use an excuse.
No, we're not excusing it. I'm just giving a
spent the
balanced,
money.
reasonable.
Chelsea have spent the money. They've got players. They've got enough players there. It's just that they're not good enough. They're not consistent enough. That's how I feel, and they're still immature.
They're not in a title race.
Yeah.
That is confirmed. Okay, so those two done, dusted, out of the way. Let's move on to tomorrow then. We've got some big games. One of my favourite fixtures ever is a proper Barclays era fixture. It's the streets will never forget type fixture, and it's the Tynewear derby. It is Sunderland against Newcastle at the Stadium of Light. I am excited. Why it's on at 2 o'clock, I don't know. This is screaming for
Because there's a masterful game on at 4:30, mate.
Yeah, I have got a bone to pick.
It's a humongous crunch match
I
at
said this
4:30.
I think I said this yesterday on Live at 5, and I said, I'm sorry to Brentford and to Leeds fans, but who wants to watch that?
Who cares?
Game?
That is
Who cares?
absolutely
It's a boring
humongous
game,
game. This
Who
goes back
cares?
to
Who
Thomas
cares?
Frank in the Championship. This is a mouth-watering game. Let's not take the
If
attention
that is
away
lawn
from
fest.
it is the most 3 o'clock or Sunday 2 o'clock that's not televised fixture
Yeah.
ever, and that has been put on Sky Sports. You need to sort your subscriptions out.
I would
because
even
you are
put it on
charging
YouTube.
through the roof.
Oh, that sounds like
That
sounds like a severe lack of ball knowledge.
Just
People
stream
don't
it.
understand.
Oh, right.
stream it
Well,
on
But the
YouTube.
Tynewear derby.
Let's
is-
start with that
is
Tynewear
the big
derby.
one.
It is back after so many years
So
out,
long.
and I need to see the energy. We've got to do this for Lee Catmull.
That's a bit of a rogue one.
The streets won't forget. If you were there in that era, you were there.
God.
Talk to me how you're feeling about this.
I'm nervous. I'm not glad to you. I'm very nervous.
Are you?
They're doing very well this season. I've got to give it to them. You know, hats off
You're
to them.
big
Oh,
old
you changed your
No, I
tune?
have to.
Bro, you changed your
Listen,
tune?
No, but the table doesn't lie. Look at the results that they've had this season already. Do you know what I mean? So they've had some big results this season. Yeah, they're doing well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And
Oh.
also going to the Stadium of Light as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it can be a very hostile place. I remember going to my first one, even the last one when it was in the Premier League all those years ago.
Had to get that one in there.
Yeah, had to.
Had to.
I mean, they've not been around for ages,
They
man,
haven't.
ages. And obviously, we played them in the FA Cup not too long ago. We won that one as well. But yeah, it's just going to be a real tough test, a real tougher test than I thought it would have been. Because again, since we've been taken over, we thought we were going to skyrocket. We've kind of plateaued out, and then since they come into the Premier League now, they've really made some smart signings.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a close one. I still think we can nick it. I still think we're going to win. I just hope that we can keep 11 men on the pitch because Joe Linton.
Yeah,
oh my
he's
God.
I don't know how this guy.
Yeah, is Joe Linton fit though?
Well,
I don't know how he's
think
not
he's
sent off.
available.
he doesn't have to be
The amount
fit.
of times
He
this
doesn't
guy
have
has
to be
9
fit.
lives or something.
Exactly. He doesn't have to be
No,
fit.
well, he's doubtful with a thigh injury. Whether or not he's back. I mean, if you've got a midfield, let's be honest. If you've got a midfield that consists of Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton,
Yeah.
like, and I mean, Anthony Gordon loves it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he could get involved. That is.
Someone's definitely
It's
getting
a
sent
bit
off.
sticky. It's a little bit sticky. You've got Granit Xhaka as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
we
gonna
are
be a
going
good
to. I
fight.
want to see tackle.
There's going to be a red card in there at least.
At
I'm just
least.
hoping it's not on the black and white side. In fact, it's not going to be black and white because we've got to play in their away kit. But anyway, that's another
Bookies are
story.
dreaming right now.
Atmosphere is going to be unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's going to be rocking. I remember, like I said, I used to live up there. So, again, you can't even mix at all. So, you're separated, like, from obviously before the game, after the game. You're saying effing and blind, all the rest of it. Horses are scared for their lives. All the rest of it now. But, yeah, it's going to be a quality fixture. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, we've got to get 3
I'm looking
quid.
at it and they're saying Newcastle lost their last 3 away league
Yeah,
games
don't worry
against
about that.
Sunderland.
Don't worry
What
about
do
that.
you mean?
Don't worry about that, brother. We
gonna
won the
say-
last one.
Oh,
We
now
won the
you're
last
talking
one.
with
Like,
your
don't bring
chest.
me into this.
We won the last one. FA Cup 3-0.
No, we're talking about Premier League, man.
No,
We're
no,
talking about
I'm
Premier
saying-
League.
They used to smack you up quite a bit when they were
bro.
last in the Prem.
Chill out, bro.
They
With
used to
your
call you the
Brentford over there.
6 point. They used to call
Yeah.
you the 6 point.
Nah, they didn't.
fixture.
No,
Kevin
you're doing too
Phillips.
much, you're doing
Was
too
it
much.
Kevin Phillips and now Quinn and them?
Nah,
man,
you're
innit?
doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Wait, listen, relax. Have some
Now
respect.
Quinn, bro.
Have some respect.
Who's
Listen, I hope he wins. So I'm
That's
just, I'm just
Mojian.
Yeah,
throwing
really.
it out
That's
there.
not a favour, you know. But yeah.
Jamaica fell up front.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Happy?
Sorry.
Get in her
sorry.
bag now, innit? She made the phone, all right.
Come on, man.
One of my
It's
favourite
football heritage.
Heritage.
I remember that
It's a
goal as well.
heritage fixture, guys.
Yeah,
it
it
really
is,
is. All right, what's your score prediction then for that?
2-1 Newcastle.
You don't.
He's chatting rubbish. He's chatting rubbish.
That's
Chat.
There you go.
Yeah, you have to
That's
cover it over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on.
From Timu. Is that from Timu?
Hey, you're not doing me like that. You're not
To be
doing me
fair,
like that.
I don't actually know if Timu do Newcastle merch.
Nah, you're not.
I don't know if they're big enough.
Whoa.
Who said that?
Whoa.
What?
Listen
me?
to Spurs over
Yeah,
here.
the team who definitely do.
Took
Spurs
down the
now.
whole stream and everything. You know? Wow, Spurs in it up, you know.
Don't believe what you're hearing.
Yeah, they also do football tactics as well, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool.
Thomas Frank though.
Yeah.
All right, you two.
Hey.
Okay, what's your score prediction then?
Oh, I think Newcastle are going to slap them. I'm going to go 3-0.
What?
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's my boy.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going with Sunderland.
Absolutely.
Sunderland.
No,
yeah.
listen,
What?
mate,
Outside.
the Geordies,
Outside.
they've had a tough
man.
run.
Car park,
Sunderland.
mate.
They've had
No,
a tough
no.
run,
Get up,
but this is where they start to rebuild things. They start to
Yeah,
get
he's
firing
smart.
again.
You've been
He's
hearing
smart.
about rebuild from time.
No, you need a big game like this.
They've had
to
big
show 'em
games,
who's
bro.
boss.
They've been in it. What? They drew Leverkusen. What else?
You mean?
They drew-
Leverkusen,
They
bro.
They drew to Newcastle. That was a big game.
No,
I mean,
this
they
is-
drew
no,
to
but this
Spurs.
is a
Those are
big
big games.
game.
No, those are big games.
Spurs ain't a
No,
big
no,
game,
this
man.
is
If you're the big boys, you've been in the Premier League for how long, you should have that confidence to perform and say, yeah, you lot are coming into the Prem. We're going to show you what it's like. We're going to give you a taster.
And that's
These
what they're
lot-
gonna
look at
do.
Clinton, how he's talking before. I don't know, That's not how you talk. I don't talk about that. When I'm playing Spurs, we're beating Spurs.
No,
that's
listen,
how I'm saying. We're going to
listen,
beat Spurs.
Newcastle Sunderland is a bigger fixture than Arsenal Spurs, hands down. We know it. Come on.
Why? Wait, then
So you can't even say nothing.
then
Because obviously they've got more
Spurs.
man there up north.
Sorry. We ain't even seen it for about near on 10 years.
Yeah,
I
but
kinda
when
forgot
they
about
get
it.
together, it's box office. Sometimes when you two play, it's just boring. Like,
I hope
just
it's not a
ball
draw.
fest. You know it's a ball fest, Abs.
Well, my team
It's a
usually
ball fest because
hold,
they're
so-
picking the ball. They're picking the ball out the
back
net.
of the net.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
boring for you, innit?
No, yes, it's long. It's a long day for me.
a
Let me
long
tell you. Let me tell you, Clint. It's a long day. Anyway, okay. So, what was your score prediction?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Sunderland.
2-1
that's
Sunderland. Okay, I think I went in my weekend preview predictions. I think I went 2-2,
Mm.
but 3-2 to Sunderland.
Yes.
Oh, mate.
3-2 to Sunderland. I just feel like this is gonna. I would be so disappointed if this game did not have goals in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like your form hasn't been brilliant, even home and away. It hasn't been great. You know,
That's what I'm worried about.
When Spurs come up to you a few weeks ago, I said to everyone, do not back this game. Spurs are going to get slapped. We get slapped every time we go to St James's Park. Me could have won the game. She never even had the pen. I was like, what on earth? Like Spurs are terrible. But
Listen, we're giving away charity on that occasion, but this game here, nah, no way. Like Gordon's coming to form. Lewis Miley, you see Lewis Miley against Leverkusen? Yeah, that Leverkusen.
well, the first 20 minutes against Liverpool.
Oh, on your red side. You know what I'm saying? Lewis Miley with the locks.
And then you man just give
You
away
know what I'm
goals.
saying?
You lot are giving
Sorry,
away
every 20
goals.
Give it
minutes,
the
though, you were
chest,
not good
mate.
against
I know.
Leverkusen.
All right,
You lot
all
are
right,
giving
I'm
away
sorry.
goals.
I listen. I
Christmas
can
has
only
come
say what I
easy
saw.
I'll
early.
see it next to Laurie. I saw it for myself.
Christmas
Listen.
come early for Newcastle. You lot are giving away goals. That's all I see.
Nah.
Sunderland. To be honest, that midfield battle, Xhaka and Siddiqui. I love Siddiqui. I think he's a quality midfielder.
Bro,
I
forget
think
Sadiq.
he's-
Listen, we
The
got
favourite-
Ron
the
Tamani.
favourite
We got
is
Vissa back.
There's a
Vissa
reason we
Montemana,
didn't
you
sign
mad?
that guy. There's a
Come
reason we
on.
let him go
Here
to
we
Sunderland.
go.
That guy ain't gonna do
And
nothing,
Sunderland are
man.
flying
Yeah,
compared to
down.
Leeds.
Calm
Sunderland are
down.
flying.
Well, we will see what happens. I mean,
on,
luckily for
Sunderland.
Sunderland, they've got, I think, most players that are leaving for AFCON. But luckily, we just got it in just before
That's
they
nice.
have to leave
Yeah, that's nice.
on Monday. So we'll see. Right, let's we'll save the 4:30 then. That riveting fixture. We've got Palace City at 2:00, Forest Spurs 2:00 as well, and West Ham Aston Villa. Manchester City obviously beating Real Madrid during the week.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace not always brilliant after they play on a Thursday night.
Struggle to recover.
Is this one where obviously whatever happens tonight in terms of Arsenal,
Yeah.
because City are still 2 points behind, we will expect them to be 5 points behind again. Is it really for Manchester City at this point, taking your bias hat off, just to be keeping pace with what's going on?
100%. They're experienced. I've been watching them this week. They've done really well the away game at Real Madrid, and Pep was saying that they're not ready yet. And what he means is that they haven't clicked. They're not in their final form, and he doesn't mind that because he always kind of wants his team to get to the final form after Christmas, come into January. So you can see that the wheels are slowly turning now for Man City. They're starting to get that connection between Shirky. Foden's been magnificent for them as well. You know, the goals that he's been getting.
Is he back to his best, Phil
I
Foden?
feel like he is now, yeah. I feel like he's found his spot within the squad now. He's understanding his role, but he can strike a ball, you know. Doku as well. It's just
He's
about
scary.
him getting... He's so scary. So
And again, if they
difficult
give
to
him
mark.
like creative license to roam,
Yeah.
forget about it.
Yeah. So Shirky, but like for me, I mean Shirky as well is dangerous. Like some of the things he does on the ball is ridiculous. So yeah, I feel like Man City are just slowly at the corner of the eye, they're looking at us, but they're just like, look, as long as we get on a run, we feel like we probably won't lose a game. So this will be an interesting one. Obviously, it's what they're playing away, City, but Palace is a difficult ground to go to. Difficult ground, but yeah, I still feel like Man City will win. I still feel like they win.
Score prediction?
I'll go I'll say 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, I think probably like 2-1. I think Man City, they're going to start building up some pace, but you need to watch out, you know.
Yeah. I was going to say, are you not feeling a little bit nervous?
Exactly, you in cruise control, we've got
never.
this.
Never.
Oh, they're not in cruise control by any stretch.
Nah, we
You know what
haven't
I'm saying?
clicked. This is the thing. We haven't even started playing. This is a game tonight for us where we can start getting the wheels turning. So
This should be a stat padding game for you lot.
100% it should.
Easily.
100%.
Got a good, strong team out against Wolves.
I feel
strong
like
team.
if we focus too
You
much.
don't win tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, of course. If we focus on what Man City
Might
are
need
doing,
to reload the stream
that's
if you
it.
lot don't
Yeah.
come back.
But no,
I'll come
we're
back.
gonna
I'll
win.
come back.
We're gonna
I'll
win.
come
People,
back.
I'll be
we're
back
gonna
at 10
win.
o'clock.
We
If
are
they don't
winning.
win, I will personally be back here
Yeah.
wanting to go live at 10 o'clock
Yeah?
if they don't win.
Please.
I mean, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But still.
So yeah, Man City win for me. Haaland to score.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Same.
Right. Forest Spurs. We can move on. I don't know.
No. Let's hear it
Yeah,
from
what's your thoughts
the
on
pundit
Forest?
there.
Exactly.
The expert.
expert Spurs.
Come on. What are we saying?
Don't
Forest
know,
away.
mate. I don't know. I really,
No, the Morgan Gibbs White should have been Derby.
yeah,
Should have won that Derby.
should have been Ange Derby. Like, there's so many plot twists in this
Yeah,
Derby.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we've got Jed Spence who played there. We've got Brennan Johnson who played there. So I genuinely don't really know because my last away game was obviously at Arsenal.
Yes.
What gave me a little bit of hope going into that game, obviously before a whistle was blown, was that obviously away from home we've been all right,
Form's
quite
been
good.
yeah.
Going to St James's Park as well, getting a result of some kind,
Yeah.
not getting battered. I don't know. We're a very unpredictable team to predict, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm seeing us be a lot more positive the last two fixtures or so. A lot more forward passing, which helps. Being a bit more creative. Xavi Simons has obviously found a little bit of form as well against Brentford. Really good individual goal from him and
He
assist.
needed that, yeah.
Definitely. I think hopefully he would have grown in some confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of sacked off having the Polina and Bentancur pivot together for a little bit more of legs, a little bit more movement in a Gray or a Sarr. So I don't know. We're very, very hard to predict, but away from home we are a little bit better. Forest very up and down as well. Great result away at Liverpool,
Yeah.
but then
Really bad patches after that.
yeah.
You know, losing to Brighton, Everton, only just squeaking one out against Wolves. So
exactly.
taking.
So it's it's very hard to call. I have gone with a Spurs win, obviously. And I would expect us to beat Forest because they're not the Forest that we obviously saw last year. But difficult.
I hope you do, because they've really screwed us over this summer. Right, 55 million for the Swedish Almiron. I hate him right now. So,
Oh, damn it.
no, seriously, he needs to turn. In fact, tomorrow he needs to take.
The Swedish.
Yeah, Swedish Almiron, 55 million pounds.
That's a disrespect
That's
to
so
both
sad.
Visser and to, of
He's
course,
like 0013
Almiron.
or something like now. Like he's
No, not Visser, sorry.
He's not bagging for anything. So
I
again,
actually quite rated Anthony Elanga.
so
when he
did
was-
I.
when he was
At not the
Forest.
Forest, but at Newcastle.
I could
He's
never understand why
good.
Manchester United
He's
let him go at
good.
that
Give him time.
I think
How much time?
He was
Give him
cooking
time,
at the
bro.
beginning of the year.
He's all right.
Where?
In his kitchen.
In his kitchen.
Cooking
Not
some
at
nice gourmet
Not at
beans on
St
toast,
James's.
my friend.
Nah.
Give him
Maybe
time.
McDonald's, but not at St James's, man. We need him to cook tomorrow, please.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah, I
has
hope
to.
you beat them for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, they robbed us.
To be fair, if he is the Swedish Almiron, as you say, then he will start firing eventually.
What,
Eventually.
how that-
Once
how
Almiron
that
got
mini
cooking,
purple
What did
patch.
it
once
take?
Stop
Almiron
it.
got cooking,
Seven
he was
years.
cooking.
It might work.
For a little circle
Well,
purple patch
obviously
like
this
that
was the
big.
Gibbs White derby as well, so I'd just for the fact that Marinakis wouldn't let us have him. Yeah, go on then. All right, West Ham Villa. Again, it's not the sexiest fixture, but Villa are in good
Did you
form.
give a score prediction for
No,
that?
she didn't.
2-1.
She dodged it.
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Yep. 2-1 Spurs. I have
okay.
not changed my prediction this week. I
Okay,
have not.
good.
Yes, West Ham Villa. Villa on a very good run.
They are.
Very,
So nine-
very good
nine
run
unbeaten or
at the moment. Still third in the table, 30 points, one behind Manchester City, 3 behind Arsenal currently.
Yep.
Should we really be taking Aston Villa seriously?
They need to.
Oh,
know,
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
There we go.
Your bogey team,
Change
innit?
it, change
Listen, Unai Emery's
Unai
got
Emery
bones to
Yo.
pick with your
He
club.
remembers all them years you
said,
listened to
"I
take the mick out of him. You took the mick out of his voice.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Good evening.
you
You
keep
lot-
saying that.
You keep telling him good evening,
Yeah.
okay? You keep telling
You
him
keep
that.
taking 3 points, wasn't he?
Listen, Aston Villa, just like Sunderland, Aston Villa are a very good team. and they've been playing very well. Obviously, at the start of the season, they were struggling to get some wins, but he's managed to get the team obviously free flowing. They've been on a very good run. They're a very difficult side to play against, I'll be honest with you, and obviously we witnessed it last week because they don't give up. And then when you got experience like McGinn in the middle, you got Camara, you've got Tielemans as well in the midfield. They got Rodgers.
Yeah.
Ball carriers, they can hurt any team. So for me, I'm not surprised. Do they have what it takes to go the distance? Because obviously I've been listening to a lot of people saying, are they title contenders? Are they in the title race? They haven't got the squad for it, but can I see them maybe winning a Europa League Cup or something like that under Emery? Yeah, 100%.
Well, that is really Unai Emery's bag as
That
well.
is,
so
isn't
much
it?
European pedigree. But he's done such a brilliant job of turning around what the start of the season was like. 5 straight wins as well, if we look at their current form. Just really, really good. West Ham, on the other hand, again, it's been rocky. They're still 18th in the table. Hopefully they stay in that position. Okay.
Now we agree on something.
I hate West Ham. Win, draw, loss, draw. So it's turned around a little bit. Their fortunes turned a little bit. But realistically, do we think Aston Villa can go to West Ham and spank them?
Yeah.
A little bit of
Easy
spanking.
food.
I hope so.
Bro, listen, they dealt with you lot. So
but it's
nah.
different. It's different. The away for. I feel like West Ham might do something at home. They're very up and down. But I feel like at home they'll be up for it under Nuno.
I think West Ham's defence is just not up to scratch, and Aston Villa, as you touched on before, have too much firepower going forward, man. On the bench, starting 11, as you said, I think Rodgers could have an absolute field day tomorrow, man.
Could do. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Villa win.
I'm saying 4-0 Villa.
4-0?
I'm going 2-2. I'm going for a draw, I reckon a draw. Yeah. As much as I rate Aston Villa, I feel that's a difficult game to play at away. Hammers is always difficult on a Sunday. So, I'll go 2-2.
Okay.
I think they'll squeak it 2-1 Villa.
Okay. Right, let's move on then to the big one.
Oh, the crunch match.
The huge game at 4:30.
It's not even the biggest game in West London.
The Yawnathon.
The mouth-watering.
Probably not even the biggest game in the whole borough.
I'd rather go and watch Sunday League.
Yeah, grassroots. Anyway.
Go and watch Roots.
Yeah. Brentford, 4:30. Leeds. If you fancy boring yourself to sleep, go ahead.
Imagine if this is like the most
It might be
exciting
the
game.
best.
Yeah, it might be the most
Might be the best
exciting
game of the
game.
weekend.
If you do feel like sleeping, then get your nap in earlier, because this is going to be a spine-tingling match. There will be shivers circulating through every orifice of your body.
Because everyone's going to be cold.
Once that whistle blows. This is Leeds versus Brentford. We're talking about the side that stopped us from getting promoted, laughed in our face while they did it. Sergi Canos, Ollie Watkins rubbing it in. Thomas Frank, mind the gap, might I say, my old friend.
He's not even there.
He's not there, but this is Thomas Frank.
Tomorrow.
He's there
He's not even there.
He's there in
The
spirit.
way he's hyping it up is like Eubank versus Ben.
But this is going to be Eubank Ben 1. The right fighter will win this one, Leeds. I mean, listen, man, it's a huge one. We don't like them at all. They love rubbing it in our faces when they stopped us doing things. We beat them to stay in the Premier League. There's a lot of history behind this. Yeah, it's not Man United, Leeds. It's nothing like that. But it's a huge game. Brentford, actually, when I look at the table, only 4 points above us.
Yeah.
So listen, mate, everyone was saying, listen, they're doing really well. Igor Jesus, all of this, all of that. They're falling back down into that relegation dogfight.
Brentford are all right away from home. At home. They're not good away from home. This is a fixture that is obviously at home.
And also, to add, we are not only shaky away from home, we are terrible in London. We have a London curse. Every time we go to London...
Yeah, Archie might watch this then.
The last time I properly remember us winning at London was ironically at Brentford to keep us in the Premier League. But even in the Championship, we lose in London all the time. Brentford at home, obviously, I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit nervous. But I feel, you can't beat Chelsea, only just lose to City, go and slap up Liverpool for 90 minutes and get a 3-3 draw, and then lose to Brentford.
This is a must. This is
so
a must.
That's so Leeds.
But he's got it cooking, man. Farke's got it cooking. He's got this 5-3-2 formation now. DCL up front, Nemecha next to him. It's just firing on all cylinders.
So stinky.
Honestly, it's
They
just
relied on
magisterial.
DCL in
Tanaka and
2025. They relied on DCL in 2025. That's crazy.
And it's been
know.
working, has it not? It's been working.
Working where?
Working where? Chelsea, Man City,
If
Liverpool.
anything, I'd be saying the fact that Tanaka's a really good player, or Okafor's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
decent.
yeah.
Okafor was decent. He stunk up the joint at Liverpool, so
I mean,
let's not
just
forget
putting
that.
all your
But
hopes and dreams on Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
no, I'm
Crazy.
saying
I
know.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin in
That's
that front two with Nemetra has been cooking. He wasn't cooking at the beginning part of the season, but now he's starting to
Cooking.
he's starting to put the oil in. The oil's in the pan. The garlic and onions there. He's swirling it around. He's smelling the scents. And as you said, Tanaka and Stach, arguably two of the best midfielders in the Prem right now.
In terms
On
of
current
Daniel
form.
Farke, let him go.
In
Let
the
him go.
bottom
Just
bottom half. Bottom half.
Just let it go.
Bottom half.
Guys.
Nah,
Just let him go.
come on.
Let him go.
I said arguably two of. I didn't say the two best. Two of.
Let him go.
Oh,
Let him-
Tonali.
let- just
It's
let him.
Tonali.
On current
Let
form.
him.
Okay.
Let
Current
him.
form.
This is
Current
James.
form.
Yeah.
Titty.
In current form in Yorkshire.
In terms of Daniel Farke, because obviously he was getting a lot of criticism a few weeks ago. There was lots of talk about the fact that he would probably be the next person out the door in terms of being sacked. Where are you kind of sitting with him?
Well, listen, I was the one saying that he probably should have gone because he's been very stubborn. He's been sticking to his 4-3-3. Yes, he got screwed. Our squad is nowhere near good enough, let's be honest. We have no creativity. It's like a blank page of A4 paper. But as I say, he's changed it up. I didn't think he would change it up. He was given 4 games. There was a lot of murmurings from the board. They said, listen, mate, you've got Villa, City, Chelsea, Liverpool. If you don't do well in those games, you're gone. That was the consensus. And now somehow he's actually pulled it out of the bag against Chelsea and Liverpool, and he's looking like he's going to keep his job. Obviously, time will tell. We're only 2 points off the drop. If West Ham win and we lose, we're back in the relegation zone and the pressure's back on. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, I have full faith in him now, but he's shown he can change it up. He's changed the formation up. He's changed some of the personnel around, and it's actually some of the best football I've seen us play this entire season. So onwards and upwards, hopefully, but the test will be tomorrow. Was it a blip against big sides? Everyone can get themselves up for that, or was it the start of something new? So I'm
Very
kind
High
of,
School
I'm
Musical.
feeling him a little
Okay.
bit now. I'm feeling him a little bit more, but I'll have to wait and see.
Well, your head-to-heads in this game, 1-6. Brentford have also won 6. And, Brentford have won 6. You've drawn 6. And Leeds have won 4.
Alright.
So you would probably put favourites really on Brentford.
Yeah, they're one of our bogeys teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't sit here with all the bad memories they've given me and say that I have 100% faith that we're going to beat them.
Yep. However, you do go probably into this a little bit more in form. Obviously, draw against Liverpool.
Oh, yeah,
Beating
massively.
Chelsea. Then you've got 3 losses behind that. But Brentford lost to Arsenal, lost to Spurs, beat Burnley, lost to Brighton, and then beat Newcastle. So yeah, we're going back to last 5, but it's an interesting one. 19 points, 15 points respectively, 15th and 16th in the table. Prediction for this incredible game?
I'm saying 5 to Brentford. I'm gonna say crying in the car at full time, like, oh no, I shouldn't have hyped it up. No, it'll be a close one, but I got to go with West London, innit? That's where I'm from, so sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
fair enough.
2-1 Brentford.
3-1 Brentford.
3-0 Brentford.
Yeah, I like this. I like
Yeah.
this. Because
What's
when
your
the
score?
time of the G-Tech rolls round, there's only going to be 1 G leaving that stadium, and that's
Oh.
going to be Daniel Farke.
Bars!
let's be
We got
honest.
bars!
It's looking like a 3-1. We're not keeping a clean sheet, but a 3-1.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Box of Oranges 84 says he was supposed to sub Mo on at 2-0. That's how Bielsa got you lot sent to the championship.
Listen, man, I would have let that guy get us sent to the championship. That's the greatest manager to ever grace the game. And that's not coming out of my mouth, by the way. That's coming out of Pep Guardiola's mouth. So treat that man with some respect.
He's a legend. He's
Okay.
a legend.
And that's Guardiola who said that. So
Did you
yeah,
sack him,
don't
though?
Did
shoot
sack
me.
Bielsa, didn't you?
Yeah, because
But he was
after
sitting
we
there.
lost to Spurs,
Smoking.
ironically.
Yeah.
So the greatest
Well, that's
manager.
not my idea. I don't run the
Listen,
club,
he was
do I?
heritage as well. He used to sit
Yeah.
there having a fag. Like, it's,
Oh,
you know.
Bielsa
On his
was-
little
Listen,
box.
Something else, man.
Pochettino ended up departing Spurs, and I think he's
That
probably
was
their
wrong,
best
though.
manager of your life. Yeah, I think this was wrong
Absolutely, that was
also.
wrong. That was
We're both
completely
in the
wrong.
same- And he also says Bielsa's the greatest manager of all time. So again, let's put a little bit of respect on his name.
Let's put a little bit of respect on it. Okay. Let's move on then. Our last game of the weekend, which is Monday night, because
Monday.
let's be honest, Manchester United got nothing else to do. So basically, the TV company's just like, Yeah, we'll stick you on a Monday
Shove it on
night.
Monday, yeah.
You've got a free calendar. We'll stick you on a Monday night, or we'll stick you on a Thursday night. They don't really care because they've had nothing to do since August. Manchester United against Bournemouth. It is at United. Form at the moment, Manchester United go into this with much better form than Bournemouth. It's so strange because all of us rave so much about Iraola. We always talk about how good Bournemouth have been. But actually, Bournemouth haven't won in their last 5, and quite heavy losses. They lost 4-0 to Aston Villa. They drew 2-2 to West Ham. They lost 3-2 away at Sunderland. They lost to Everton at home, and they drew 0-0 to Chelsea. Manchester United... God, because they don't play. They hardly ever play. So it's 2-2 against Spurs. They lost in that Monday night football fixture against Everton. They beat Crystal Palace somehow, because whoever watched that game, it was honestly the fact that Crystal Palace were knackered and they ran out of steam, because the first half they got bopped, okay? And I don't know what happened half time. They were just too tired after that because they played on the Thursday. But they did win that one. They drew to 1-0 to West Ham, and then of course they beat Wolves. But they still gave them a chance, Wolves, at some point. So yeah, we look into this one, and it's 7th for Manchester United in the table. Bournemouth are 14th. Are we being not nice enough to Manchester United, and maybe they've turned a bit more of a corner, because we're all very quick to jump on Amarim?
We've been nice to Man United. Come on, we've all suffered from Man United over the years.
Well,
You have. I have.
I have in the past.
Exactly.
But
We've all suffered.
however, Manchester United have given my greatest day ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I beat them 4 times last season.
Listen, you
I'm
can never
worried
be
about
harsh
Man
enough
United.
on that club. They were given everything. They did a lot of
everything.
nefarious ways of getting it. Let's just say Fergie time was a little bit of an interesting thing. I think there was a little bit of favoritism involved. But allegedly.
It's just one loss in 9 though for Manchester United at the minute.
No, they have.
They're doing well.
turned in the corner.
They're doing
But
well for once.
you have to think about Manchester United, right? They're 7th in the table from where they were last year. 25 points. Liverpool are above them on 26. Palace 26th in 5th. Chelsea 4th with 28 points. So they're only 3 points
Yeah, it's quite
off
close.
of 4th. Considering, I know they've had nothing else to do, and they are having one game a week. But you have to give them credit for where none of us would have thought Ruben Amorim would have survived 1, 2, 3 international breaks.
Yeah.
But he has.
I'm surprised he didn't get sacked off the Grimsby.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Are the expectations so low from what he done with Man United last season that now we're congratulating them for just being in 7th? I feel like with Man United, as we said, what they've done in history, this is nowhere near good enough. A lot of the Man United fans will say, look, this is the best we can do, but I expect them to be fighting for the title alongside, Man City, ourselves, etc. So, yeah, it's not good enough, but based on how they've been, this is probably the best run of form that they've had for a long time.
It can't get any worse than last
can't-
season, can it?
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
No.
So, yeah, the fact that they got Bruno Fernandes getting more assists now, Mason Mount's coming back. Obviously, we're looking at their back 3 with is it Heaven? Obviously, former Arsenal guy. You can see that they're kind of getting a nice little system. I still feel like they need to sort out their striker, because just having Cunha up top is not good enough.
I think Benjamin Šeško was meant to be back, but I think he's had food poisoning or
Oh
something.
my God, this guy, man, what is it?
Dodgy lasagna, one might say.
Lasagna
What is wrong with this guy, man? He's
Triggering
just
for me with
weak.
lasagna.
Come on.
Listen, all biases aside, as you say, they are on good form, and you have to give them credit because they didn't start off the season well at all. And as you said, they are not far off Chelsea at all in that 4th place position. Do I think they'll keep this momentum going throughout the rest of the season? Not necessarily. I think they've kind of capitalised on other teams dropping off from their early part in the season and they've built. And fair play to them and fair play to Amorim, because he was under a lot of pressure and he's shown a lot of courage in his system, a lot of belief within himself when everyone would have told him switch things up, completely chop and change everything. And he's been a bit arrogant and maybe things are starting to pay off for him.
Do you still feel like he's stubborn? He's too stubborn, though.
No.
I think you spoke about your manager and the fact that he was so hard-headed on a certain formation, and then he's all of a sudden he's changed. He's managed to get success. Do you feel like Amorim is just stuck in his ways?
That was slightly different because he changed it from what he was doing in the Championship, and we didn't have the personnel for it. Whereas our greatest manager, Bielsa, was extremely stubborn and it was very effective. And I think when you look at the best managers, the ones that go on to win league titles and have eras of dominance, they are stubborn with what they want to do. Pochettino was stubborn. Bielsa was stubborn. Arsene Wenger, to a certain extent, was very stubborn with what he wanted to do. And Pep Guardiola is one of the most stubborn managers in world football.
But don't they get found out eventually? Like, if they play a certain way all this time, people will start finding out a way to kind of counteract that. So I hear what you're saying in terms of sticking to your guns and this is how I played at this club and this is how I'm going to bring it to Man United. But eventually you'll get found out.
I mean, they got found out.
They've been found
They've
out,
been
yeah.
found out.
So
they're the easiest team to play.
Let them
to
have their little
prepare
purple patch now, all well and good, but
Yeah.
how far can they take it? Are they going to be title contenders with the likes of Arsenal, Man City? No.
No.
Top 4, maybe. But really and truly, they're not going to get back to their very, very best, the peak where we saw Ferguson dominated for all those years.
No.
So, yeah, look, run on form is favouring them over Bournemouth. Are Man United probably going to win? Yes. But are they going to be damaging anytime soon, like the title contention?
It just shows you about this league, though, because obviously we was talking about Bournemouth were flying high at the start of the season, isn't it? They were doing really well. And now, all of a sudden, like, as Abby was saying, the last few games, they haven't even got a win. They're struggling. And Man United are now the ones in form. So it just shows you how, after a few weeks, it can just twist and turn. That's why when people ask me about like Arsenal or the top 3, it's ever changing, you know. So you can't guarantee anything yet. You literally have to take it game by game.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, Villa, as you said, we sat here on the show a bit earlier on in the
yeah,
season
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
should Emery get sacked while they were sat on 1 point?
We
and
did.
now they're third.
Yeah, it's true. Well, okay, what do we think then? Well, look, actually, before we do that, I just want to talk about Bournemouth because we have spoken so much about Bournemouth and given them so much credit over the last few months for Iraola. And obviously players like Semenyo, they've scored just 4 goals in the last 5 games. Winless in 6 Premier League matches, worst run under Iraola. So it's not been the best time for them. Usually, you know, they seem to do all right. I mean, we go back to last year, they beat Manchester United 3-0.
Yeah. Is Semenyo just fallen off a cliff or something like that? Because I remember everyone was hyping up saying, he is
the real deal. No, he's good.
Yeah, but has his head been turned by
that's what I'm
that?
saying,
Because they've been talking about him going to Liverpool in the January transfer window. So maybe that's distracted him a little bit. Maybe his head's somewhere else. Because you're not going to fully commit to a side like Bournemouth and potentially get yourself injured and you know. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that could be a potential factor.
Especially when there's lots of teams that are obviously interested as well in him. I mean, if someone can go, I mean, I would obviously love my club, but I desperately need someone for the left. And like he would be a perfect fit. Go and put 60, 70 million pounds and say, give me.
He'd be a fit for any top team, any of the top teams, including us. I would love to have him.
You lot don't need.
greedy.
No. Stay out my
How
business.
greedy!
You're very greedy.
How
Don't
greedy!
Why don't you just try and start playing Ethan Wanyeri, okay? And mind your business.
And all these other players that go resting away on the bench.
Right, we're running out of time, so I want to just want to get your predictions because I just want to quickly touch on something about Salah.
Man United win, let's say 3-1. 3-1.
I'll say Desmond 2-2.
Bournemouth, shocking win, 2-1.
1-0.
OT.
1-0 for me. Mo Salah, just before we do wrap, he has tweeted after the game a video of the Liverpool fans singing his name. It looks like he's doing a little bit of a lap. It looks like he's doing a little bit of a lap of honour as well. I'm sure you guys will have a look at it. He tweeted it 20 minutes ago or so. Do you think that this is just in case something happens while he's away at AFCON? If a bid comes in, he's done his goodbyes.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of...
I'm not trying to sell him for you guys. I'm just saying that he might not ever play again for you.
He wants to leave on good terms, innit? He wants that positive PR train just in case, you know...
Just in case he don't come back.
Yeah, just in case he doesn't come back. But I think that's it. To be honest, I'm surprised he played today. I'm really, really honest. I thought he would have just been gone. That would have been done. But all of this... the fans, it's all just fake.
It's a good way to end his magnificent career. 277 goal involvements.
He's been unbelievable.
He has been unbelievable.
It's been unbelievable. It's not the best way to go out, though.
No, I was upset with what he done last week, but I'll give him that. Apart from that, he hasn't really put a foot wrong. You know, he's always given everything for Liverpool, and I guess that's what the Liverpool faithful will always remember him by. But yeah, he's one of the Premier League greats in my eyes.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah,
Listen, man, you say it's not the right way to go out, but would it not be better to go out on your own terms as opposed to just being dropped and then moved? At least come out, make it about you and say, listen, I'm the one that's orchestrating this move. I'm a Premier League great, and I'm going to take myself away because you don't value me, as opposed to being viewed as the club pushing him out.
Well, AGT said it himself earlier this week.
What did he say?
He said the kingdom wears the king. whatever that meant. Whatever that meant. So
Check his
I think he meant to say there's no king. There's no king.
And I bet he said it with his chest. He
There's
said it
no
with
king
his
without
chest
the
as well.
kingdom. He said it so much with his chest, we were dying. Me and Matisse were
You lot got to
cracking
clip
up.
it. You lot got to clip
Oh,
it.
it's clipped. I'm sure it is clipped, but we absolutely killed
I'm
me.
reposting that.
Anyway, guys, thank you for sticking with us. I know we had a bit of a rocky start on Saturday Football Show, but thank you, Qualms.
Thank you.
you, Clint. Thank you very much. What's your name again, James?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's just as irrelevant
There we
as
go.
that 4:30 kickoff. All right.
Sending shots. She's going
But
on
she
my
remembers,
time earlier
she
and I
remembers
checked
the other
this.
one's names, isn't it? The Arsenal guy.
He
yeah?
knows I love him really and dearly. Anyway, guys, switch over to AFTV. Now go watch the watch along. I'll see you on Monday for weekend roundup. And we'll be back next week as well. So have a great evening and hopefully Arsenal lose. Bye.
Oh, boo.
Robbie here. Listen, lots of people have been asking me, Robbie, how have you managed to lose so much weight? And I feel so much better for it. And it has been a journey. But these two little things here, Optimum Day and Optimum Night, have really, really helped me on my weight loss journey. This Optimum Day, what it does, it helps you to curb your cravings. It really helps with your metabolism and just really just stabilizes things. And I swear by this. I absolutely swear by this. And then the Optimum Night, what this one does, I take these before I go to bed at night, helps you to have a much better, deeper sleep, makes you relax, makes you sleep, and makes your body recover. And these pills, I mean, listen, they're not magic pills, but they're all natural, and they have really, really helped me in my weight loss journey, and I really, really swear by them. So if you want to get your hands on these, scan the QR code in the description right now, or click the link down below, and you can get 70% off your first order with the Optimum Day and Optimum Night by Oxford Natural. As I said, these have been essential tools in my weight loss journey. Of course, there's no magic to it. You've got to eat less, you've got to go to the gym, you've got to do all those things. But these two have really, really helped me, and I recommend them very, very highly. So once again, if you want to get them and get 70% off your first order, all you've got to do is scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description, and you get 70% off your first order.